Hey, Caleb. I want to get your opinion on a couple of things. Based on the film and the game, I don't like the way we're running the slot and wide out on mouse. And I also think we need to change the way we run out. I'll get to out in a second, but here's what I want to suggest for mouse. Now, if you remember, mouse is where we go east under, so we've got four receivers to this side. We're going to get a seam here, and we're going to have that tight end hit an arrow. Now, the tight end is always going to be open if they're in man coverage. But if they put two people here playing like a really shallow cloud or a shallow hold, which lots of teams do to us because they don't want to give up the perimeter, this is just not working. He's not getting there fast enough. And I don't think it's Noah. I just think that we're asking for too much ground to be covered by time Mason sprints out. So here's what I think we should do. I think we should go with the original idea of a corner post or post corner. Let's talk a little bit about what that footwork should be. So the wide out is going to be running our post. 1, 2, 3. 3 steps so that his outside foot is up, and then he is running our post, where we'll have our slot go, again, outside foot first, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then run the corner. I think we'll have better luck with this, and the way I would like you to teach it is I'd like you to teach it so that the wide out is in front and the slot is behind. Don't use the terminology first and second because we don't want them slowing up on this, but front and behind, and tell them to scrape paint. Get as close to each other as they can, so maybe we can get a rub here and free up that deep corner. Okay, that's the first thing. Second thing, let's look to the other side. I'm going to do a little bit of erasing, and let's talk about out. When we run out, and I'm just going to draw half of the line, we've got him waggling 4 steps in an out, and he's doing a go. He's covered every time. Mason can't throw that ball. If he throws that ball, that's a pick 6. So we've got to change this now. I'm going to let you give me some feedback on a couple of ideas. One, we could put them closer together and have him being the wide out, give us a 1, 2, 3 post and get a rub on that. Now, the downside to that is that if they're in a zone and Mason comes out here, he's not going to throw the ball to the slot in a zone because he'll be throwing right into a zone, and he's not going to turn and throw a post. It's just too much to ask any high school kid. But what we could do is we could have him do 1, 2, 3, 4 corner and have the slot give us a 1, 2, 3, 4 out. Again, we'll need to get them to rub so that we've got a chance to run some interference on this half. The other thing I think we have to do is I think we got to stop waggling. I think the waggling actually throws off the timing on this. I think we've got to start them closer together, 3 yards away, and I think that slot just needs to be a line off the scrimmage. So here's what I need feedback from you on, Caleb. One, I'm pretty comfortable with how we should change mouse. The first play we looked at, I'm not so sure about this. So I'd like you to think about what I've gone over here with the out, and I'd like to get you to get back to me with your opinions. Oh, and can you please ensure that the slots and wideouts can run each other's positions? I really don't think that's asking too much of those kids. All right, I'll see you Monday, Caleb.